n'est pas fini, as she said, as Ellie said. When you have a team that are playing with no pressure, they're playing with no pressure. This is very dangerous, very, very dangerous, and they're a very good team. They had a couple of chances in the first half, which could have changed the direction of the game. So, by all means, this week the message has been we still have to go out and perform, and still have to be at our best and concentrated for what is going to be a very, very difficult game. Question difficile. I think the biggest thing for me has just been focusing on us, focusing on what we do, and making sure that we have a solid game model, a solid way we want to play. And then it's important that the players understand the belief and understand the confidence that they have as quality players, and to allow them the freedom to do that. So it's a mix of a lot of things. I can't say it's one thing. I can't say it's this has made us, put us in the position that we're in. But the reality is this is only the course leading to the final sort of scenario. So things can change quickly in football. So we have to stay mentally focused and mentally fresh and mentally concentrated for each game. It's interesting that a lot has been said about our first 15 minutes, that we weren't probably ourselves, and probably not seeing us in this position all year. But it's expected. It's expected because you're playing against Bayern Munich. You're not playing against a team that's someone else. It's they have quality players, and they put us in a little bit of difficulty. And again, it was a little bit of probably our indecision, our lack of sticking to the plan, which we needed time to sort of readjust. But as I said, that's the way games can go at times, and you need to be careful in the first 15 minutes. But I think the best thing to do is to show it, review it, point it out, and then make sure that we know if it happens again, we know how to deal with it. But we've definitely discussed those first 15-20 minutes, which I think is always a positive thing for us to work on. Ellie answered the question perfectly. I mean, she's a world-class player, and we just want to make sure she doesn't get a lot of the ball, or gets in positions that she can get the ball, and that's important for us. But in all of that, we need to make sure that we play our game, that we control the moments and control the situations, and hopefully the opportunities for the opposition team will be few and far between. Yeah, look, obviously saw the lineups were different, but it's it's about managing the players' individual scenario, but also keeping a good rhythm going forward. And look, we're very lucky. I'm probably speaking for myself, very, very privileged that we have a squad of 25 players of great quality, and I believe in every single one of them. And we know our objective, and the biggest thing for me is to make sure that when you're called upon, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 90 minutes, whether it's 45 minutes, that in whatever circumstance, that you're ready to perform for this team. Obviously, the beauty of the squad that we've got is that we can manage the load and the recovery. The recovery is the biggest thing, and it doesn't seem what's the word, in our squad, a situation where we need to really take risks accordingly to stretch players to play 90, and then maybe run the risk of them not being ready for certain games. I want to sort of go one step back, and the beauty of what we're doing and having a top quality squad, and anyone able to come in at the right time is to have that level of intensity of training, and that level of competition at training. And it's quite funny because we sort of look at the loads sometimes, and the training loads in terms of games when we play 11v11 is bigger than some of the loads in games that we have. So there's so much competition. There's so much, ability to want to do the best for the team. And as I said before, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is, that we just continue this rhythm just organically, if that sort of makes sense. It's not about, they stop, they play, they lose rhythm and they go. It just continues right through the week, through the training, through the minutes that you play, the games that we play, the objectives, and the game model. There's a real focus on how we want to play, and that sort of occupies the rhythm, if that sort of makes sense.
Yeah. Is that a challenge or is it an opportunity? I know some coaches.
It's a great challenge. It's a really I suppose privileged challenge for me because it's about, our discussions are about football. Our approach is football. How we're going to play. How we're going to solve problems. And this is the talk within the group all the time. And my job is difficult enough when you've got to tell a player that they're not in the squad or they're not playing. It's very, very difficult. We try to communicate it. We try to, understand it. But we are professional footballers, and their obligation is to show up and be the best that they can be under certain circumstances. And you do get challenging moments with players that are maybe not playing one game or playing another game. You do get those challenges, but we've created an environment that hopefully all players understand that it's about the objective of the group and not the individual's ability to go forward. It's great to have Ada, really growing back to the player that we know her, and it's step by step, and it's obviously a situation where we just have to manage it in the right way. But we've seen in the last 2-3 weeks that she's starting to find a really good rhythm. She's starting to find continuity. And scoring some goals, which we know is what she's about. But look, she's an important player, not only for Lyon but for football in general. And I love working with her, and she's great for the group, and an important leader in this group. Je rispondo, man, dopo la partita. Yeah, look, I mean, we just go in and, we just have to, finish the job, and we know what we have to do. There's the expectations, to make sure that we're prepared as we've done all week. And, as I said, Bayern are a top team. They're a top team, and, we hope for a really, really good match.